One, the need and importance of organizing documents. So here is a quick research which was done by Economic Times, and there was an article in the newspaper which said 82,000 crore is lying in unclaimed bank accounts, insurance, mutual funds, PF. And this is dated July 2021. So it's very recent, just 6 months back. Now imagine the plight of all the people who come to know that I have not been given this money because my relative, my father, my son, or whoever has not done his due diligence and not done his work well in terms of managing financial information and documents. Okay, it's unfair to our family when we don't do our work, when we have worked so hard to make their life better, but we didn't do the last, we didn't complete the last mile job of organizing and making sure that that information is passed to my next generation and my family members in my absence. Okay, how many of us didn't know this data? 82,000 crore. How many of us didn't know this data? Okay, so this is a very important data which we should be knowing and we should be using when we talk to our clients. Okay, and that's when they come to know, okay, I am one of them. I might be also be prone to this. Okay, so just a quick breakup around how this money is breaking up. It's in bank accounts. So you don't have nominations in bank accounts. So that money goes unclaimed. Fixed deposits, again, no nominations, or people, the family member does not know that this accounts exist or this deposits exist. The life insurance amount, the mutual funds, EPF dividend, provident funds. Okay, add to this, even I think it is not added here, even the shares. Okay, a lot of money is also lying in shares or unclaimed dividends in the stock market in shares and stuff like that. That is still not here. I doubt if we add up what will be that. Ajay Bansal is adding another thing, crypto. Frankly, yes, crypto is another big money, which land, yes, land also, absolutely, physical shares. Anything else, good ones coming up there, yes, shares and stocks not added, land not added, crypto not added. We are talking about financial assets, so maybe land may not be included here. Okay, so just if you want to go through this article and use it as to share it with your clients, I'm sharing the article link with you all on the chat. If you want to go through that, you can go through that and share it with your clients. Okay, now what is the impact on the family members? The impact is, one, after the ritual. So we need to understand there are two ways in which we are thinking about this topic. One, we are organizing family financial first to help ourselves when we are alive, and second, organize family financials also to make sure that when we are not around, it helps our family members. It helps in both the ways. Let's not think about this topic only if my family member is not there, then it will come around. Okay, no, it's also when we are there, we need to be organized. Okay, that's also equally important. So what really happens, we have worked really very hard for our family, and we have made investments, we have bought insurance, we have a lot of money lying in bank accounts and all that stuff. But if it is not rightfully passed on, then and if it is not passed on, number one, and the second part is also about how easy or difficult is it for the family member to retrieve the money which you have kept for them. Okay, it's not about just unclaimed or versus claimed. How easy or difficult it is about retrieving that money. How many of you have experienced yourself or you have seen some of your relatives running pillar to post to claim this money? On the chat, either experience it yourself, and trust me, I have personally experienced it in very close family members. Either experience it yourself or within your relatives and friends, people running from post to pillar to bank to the post office to, let's say, to the mutual fund houses to just claim their own, rightfully owned money. Okay, so can we help our clients not experience that? Yes, we can do that. Let's see how we can do that. Okay, so mistakes that families make and how we can help them rectify. What are the problems? There are two problems. Okay, one, the currently the financial documents which are there, they're just so scattered around, and they're scattered around because of two reasons. One, we make a lot of ad hoc investment decisions, or a lot of ad hoc financial decisions. So things are there lying around physically, digitally, on on the login accounts. Things come to us as courier. So a lot of financial documents are lying around, both in physically and digitally, and it is happening in a very irregular fashion. There's no consistency in the way we are investing, right? So to that extent, a lot of scattering happens, and it's very difficult for a family to organize this all this at one place. And second, we really don't have time. We really don't have time. Trust me, we and our clients don't have time. You hand on our heart, we all know, even we are prone to this this challenge. It's not just our clients, even we are we might be having these challenges. Okay, we really don't have time. And I have this favorite line that, clients are either lazy, busy, or crazy to do good stuffs around investments. I repeat, clients are either lazy, busy, or crazy when it comes to finances and investments. And in this case, it's clearly either laziness or busyness. Okay, so people really don't have time, and they don't and it's a very boring job. Who likes to organize stuff? Okay, so to that extent, things keep lying around, and they are not organized enough. So mistakes people make: one, definitely family is a focal point for us, but family is not aware what we own. Okay, what we have invested, and is many of the times even we ourselves forget, our clients forget what they have done, because things are done in a ad hoc fashion and in an unplanned fashion. And that's why we tend to forget the things which we are already lying. For example, the cryptos. Okay, and how many of you have come across so many physical shares popping up out of nowhere after the family member's death? Okay, so things happen and we forget, but they might actually add up to very big amounts and high impact, high value stuff for the family. Okay, and we also don't tell our family members 100% of things what we have done. So to that extent, we all make mistakes when it comes to organizing our financial life. So what are the list of financial documents and information which our client should organize, and we can help them organize in some way? Okay, so let's see. One, insurance. Insurance is one of the most important things and should be on the top priority, because once a family member is not there, insurance is what comes into picture right away. Okay, so what are the things? One, and know that you don't have to take a kind of snapshot of this or remember these things. We'll be giving you template where you can which you can use to organize all this. Okay, so insurance, we have the usual stuff, right from the company name, policy numbers, sum assured, nominee, and all the things. Okay, we all know these things. I really don't have to dig deeper into what all things can get covered into insurance. But what's important is not just the life insurance. It should be around the vehicle insurance. The vehicle insurance, many people will not know. Medical insurance, other insurance policies like home insurance and stuff like that, is also something which we should ensure that it is captured as part of family financial organizing document. Okay, then the assets. In assets, there are a lot of assets: physical assets, financial assets. Physical assets, the property name, who is the nominee, the certificate number, the registration number. Mutual funds, again, a lot of things can be captured in that, and we will actually visualize. We'll visually show you how these things can be captured. Okay, so mutual funds, a lot of money is, as we saw, a lot of money is actually lying in mutual fund, unclaimed dividends as well as unclaimed money. So we want to ensure that mutual funds are also covered. Shares, debentures, bonds, especially even physical shares, if somebody has, they need to be digged out. Otherwise, demat account really takes care of the shares. But if somebody has the physical shares, definitely we should be capturing that. The fixed deposits, bank account details, ATM and debit cards, the lockers, which we would be having multiple lockers if there are any, the PPF details, and any other investments which the client, the family must be having. Okay, so a lot of work needs to be done, especially around two things. One is the investment and insurance, which we all specialize in as such. Okay, this is another important thing. Okay, this is important because it has no, it really has no recording. Okay, and it has no recording because it's more of oral. Many of the times we give money to our friends and it's not recorded anywhere. It's just an oral commitment or an oral contract which we have done. Okay, I'm giving you 2 lakh rupees, give it back to me at your convenience. That's how many of the things function in friends and family. So whatever money which we have given to our friends, if we can record that, we can actually ask clients if they have some of the loans which they have given out to friends, family, and to friends and family. We want to be ensuring that we are recording that. And also, if any money which we have taken from any of our friends and family, both are equally important, because there's a very important line put up by Nirmal. After that, it's the lenders who always come to demand the money, but borrowers never come. Okay, so it's a fact of life that this really happens. Okay, so we want to make sure that this is captured and it's documented and it's in black and white. Okay, so that's something which we want to be capturing. And when it comes to liabilities, one is what we own and one is what we really are liable for in terms of loans. Okay, so in loans, it will be loans taken by me, what are the loans, and also the hand loans which have been taken by the clients and the family. That also we want to be capturing. The credit cards, many of us have multiple credit cards by multiple family members. We want to be capturing those details as well. Okay, some of the important documents which we want to be capturing are the wills, the POA, that's power of attorney, like and if there are any trust deeds, like Suresh mentioned, we want to capture that. Details of other service providers, so we'll be coming into details of each one of them, but we want to ensure that the contact details of all the people who might be relevant when we are not around should be captured and kept at one place. Okay, location of it's not just important to capture the information, where are the documents kept, whether it's in locker, whether it's in some file, and that file is in which cupboard. These things are important. For example, just to give a quick, recently my my wife Preeti lost her father, and we're not able to find his PAN card. Okay, and PAN card, and he had showed it to us just a couple of days back before he left us. But she was not able to find the PAN card. Okay, and that PAN card was so important to claim the pension money. Okay, so these things happen. It's not just with anyone, it happens with all of us. So we want to be making sure that we are exactly sharing the location of all the documents where they are being captured, and that document is at which place. Okay, so make sure that we are capturing both the information as well as the location of the important documents. And this is the list of all the digital accounts which we want to be. I would advise personally, I think we should not be getting into the non-financial affairs of the information and document, because it runs too long. Okay, what we want to be doing is give them a list and give them a format to capture this, and if they want to do it, they can do it. We can nudge them, we can kind of guide them, we can kind of keep reminding them. But really, if you get into managing this, it will be too much for all of us. Definitely, whatever is relevant to the financial life, we should be capturing that. We should nudge them, we should force them, we should guide them to do that. But beyond that, these are the things which we can actually just give a list, a template, and just keep nudging them. Okay, so those are the list of documents, right from your email to social media profiles, even the Netflix, the Amazon Primes, and stuff like that. But we want to be sticking to, let's say, the column number 1, which is more of the financial life. Okay,